Yes, welcome back to a brand new video and congratulations to Arsenal Football Club on winning the World Cup. Those celebrations at the end would bring a tear to a glass eye. The Community Shield is over. Man City have lost once again in the Community Shield, the curtain raiser of the season, and as you can see, I'm absolutely devastated. My weekend is ruined now. My week is ruined. We may as well call off the season. I'll sell my season ticket, get rid of Pep, get rid of Haaland. This is not good enough. No, in all seriousness, like I said, we have lost the Community Shield. I'm going to give you a bit of a reaction. I want all of your thoughts down below in the comments on today's game and everything I say, because there's definitely quite a few things to talk about. Who will take more from today's game? I think it's fair to say, based off the reactions from the Arsenal fans on Twitter and that we saw in the stands at Wembley, they will definitely take a lot from today's win. I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. I don't think they're celebrating like that because they won the Charity Shield. I think they're celebrating because they finally beat Manchester City, and as Aaron Ramsdale said at the end of the game, they can now remove that psychological block and they feel they can now go toe-to-toe with us. But were they the better team on the day today? I don't believe so. I don't believe so. And you can call me biased, but I feel bar maybe 2-3 kind of clear chances Arsenal had over the course of the 90 minutes, we were the better team. We were the better team. I think we controlled the ball better. I think we used the ball better. We were just lacking that little bit of extra creativity to get the most out of Haaland and the most out of Alvarez, that it was noticeable that Kevin De Bruyne wasn't there essentially. He's the main creative spark. It was very noticeable in the first half that Kevin De Bruyne was not playing. But I think I was pleasantly surprised with where we're at, is essentially what I'm saying. We are a bit further behind Arsenal in our preparations for the season, so they were always going to be that little bit fitter, but I was a bit disappointed with Arsenal, and Arsenal fans can come for me when I say this, but I expected Arsenal to come at us today, go toe-to-toe for 90 minutes, the same way Liverpool would have done over the last 4 or 5 years, but they didn't. Arsenal sat back, put 11 men behind the ball, and decided they wanted to hit us in the counter-attack, very Man United-esque, and it has proven to be successful, and I suppose you could argue it was somewhat successful today for Arsenal. They did come out victors in a game in which they were kind of just invited along to, weren't they? Because City won everything last season, so we had to bring someone, so we sent out a few invites, and Arsenal were the first club to take the opportunity, so big up them for that. But there are positives, man. There are positives from a Manchester City side, and a few of them were, I think the defence was pretty solid for the most part. I was impressed with Ortega and goals, always very impressed. The defence was solid, maybe bar Kanji on that left-hand side, bit weak at times, but like I said, we're rusty. We don't usually start off the season very well, and the Community Shield is not something that we have a great track record with. In the midfield, I want to touch on Kovacic. I am so excited by Mateo Kovacic. He was absolutely brilliant today. He looks like he's been a part of this midfield for years. Excuse me. He looks like a Manchester City player, Mateo Kovacic. I've been saying since he arrived that there's no time for him to have this one season pass or a bedding in period. And if this is how Mateo Kovacic looks after his first couple weeks at Man City and his first competitive game, if you like, I'm really excited to see what he will look like after 6 months, 12 months being coached by Pep Guardiola. And he has a good little dynamic. He has a good little dynamic going on there with Rodri. Probably spells trouble for Calvin Phillips, but listen, all I can say is Mateo Kovacic, I'm very excited to see what you bring. Cole Palmer got the goal for Manchester City, of course, and people need to put more respect on Cole Palmer. I think people wrote him off too quickly off the back of last season where he had minimal minutes. He was playing on the left-hand side when he should have been deployed on the right-hand side. He's a natural right winger, and the kid has a serious eye for goal, more so than quite a few other players, senior players in the squad. This guy has been banging goals at underage level and EDS level for years and years and years off the right-hand side. We gave him the opportunity today on the right hand side. He caused problems as soon as he came on the pitch, and what a finish that was for Cole Palmer. Do I think City were at their beautiful best today? No, I really don't. Do I think we were bad? No. I think as time goes on, I'm confident we will get back into our groove. It's so early in the season. The season hasn't even properly started, so I wasn't expecting us to look like we would have done against Real Madrid or Bayern Munich at the end of the last season. That makes sense. So a bit more creativity. Like I said, Kevin De Bruyne not being there, we weren't going to look as creative. Phil Foden definitely added something when he came on, but the first half we were just a little bit lethargic in our build-up play, a little bit slow in our creativity, and it kind of allowed Arsenal, who were sitting deep, to soak it all up. So listen, I'm not too worried about this, Blues. Genuinely, I'm not too worried. I'm pretty confident that we will go up the gears as the weeks go on. I'm expecting going up the gears next week against Burnley. It was a good test today. It means a lot more to Arsenal than it does to us. I mean, this time last year we were told Núñez is going to clear Haaland for goals. Núñez was crying like he won the Champions League when they won the Community Shield last year. It's deja vu. We've been here before and we know how this ends. I still have full faith that City will come good when it matters the most, and I run that line all the time. This team's too good to be disheartened about what happened today. Let the Arsenal fans get giddy. The Liverpool fans got giddy. Everybody gets giddy. You can see what it means to clubs when they beat us. They get giddy, they get excited. So let them at it. I'm already being told that Declan Rice is clear of Rodri, you know, because Rodri missed the penalty and Arsenal won the Community Shield. I'm being told all these things on Twitter. So listen, it is what it is. Please leave your comments down below on today's game. Who are you impressed by? What do you want to see improved? Are you bothered by it? Because as you can see, I am absolutely devastated. So if you would make me happier, smash a like on the video. It really helps us grow the channel, and subscribe if you are new. And I'll see you tomorrow with some brand new content. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. See you soon.